Snowrunner. What is Snowrunner? Snowrunner is what? A slow-paced, pick-me-up stuff logistic game. Pretty much that would describe it. Off-roading through mud, water, pretty much anywhere you want to go. Hoping you don't flip over. It's not muddy over here. Let's hook onto that song first. Pull it on. To get a grip. One thing that sucks on this game is the damn camera though. Did you winch your trailer? Yeah, because I can't hook it up to this damn car. Oh, oh, oh. Get a couple of tree bugs and animal bugs. Sometimes load that disappears. The camera sucks once in a while, especially when you have trailers that have flaps in the back to drive on. Those ones are terrible. Yeah, if the trailer has a ram, then it's total rubbish. But if you're into slow-paced logistic games, this game is definitely for you. It is super slow. And logistic is the key word. You need to make up your mind on what you want to pick up first, where you want to bring it, what you want to take. You're gonna be able to take trailers and winch trailers to your existing trailers. Just make sure you have the right stuff at the right time, bring it to the right place, and you're gonna be all good. And I'm stuck. I did. There you go. Let's try that. I'm scared of letting this trailer go right now because that trailer might roll down the damn hill. Okay, release. Poop. Yep, and here he goes. Don't you dig out from me. Yep, I can't get up there. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Nope, won't do it. Okay, let's go around this somehow. Let's winch this trailer. Surprised we can winch it. can do it. You can do it. Yeah, sometimes it's all about the right angle. And this was not the right angle. Yeah, it's all about the right angle because the trailer gets stuck on stuff over here. Yeah, you can turn the green, the tooltips, you can turn them off in the settings. Yeah, because it was getting on my nerves too. After a while, the tooltips are just repetitive. It says something in the settings about, right here, when you go into settings, it says repeated hints. You can turn it on and off. So if you leave that on, you're going to have constantly like one of those green things popping up telling you what you can do in this game and what you shouldn't be doing and what you can't do and what is available. But it's the same thing over and over, so you just turn it off and it's gonna be going away. And this trailer is bouncing all over the damn place. So we're gonna be bringing this trailer to a location on the map somewhere over here, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys the trucks that are available in this game. What I like about this is that you can change the time by pressing triangle in the menu, and you see it on the top over here. Oh, you cannot move the cursor. Never mind. On the top where it says with the name Smithville Dam, if you press the triangle, it keeps jumping in between time, night, morning. You can switch over to daytime at that time, so you don't have to drive around at nighttime, which is a pretty good thing. Nighttime wise, it's kind of challenging. The good part is you're going to be able to see yellow markings for your upgrades and certain missions that are available somewhere around the area. I don't want to go through that water. I'm going to get stuck in there. There you go. And nighttime, it's really good to find those upgrades, but it's challenging to drive as well. Weird that you cannot hook up this damn trailer. Instead you got a windshield, so your steel cable is taking a beating in this. Definitely. This is a truck from the high roller part. The high roller pack. And, oh really? It will only be available with the high roller pack unless you purchase the premium edition. By the premium edition, it comes with this already, which is pretty good. And this, oh my god! And there is the delivery over here. Oh, I think. Wait, I didn't have to bring it here? Where did I have to bring it? Over here, right? It's called Lost Trailer. No, you don't have to activate it. Oh, you gotta accept it. Okay, there you go. So sometimes you just gotta accept the mission first, even though it shows you on the map what you have to do. Alright, let's go back to the garage. So you recover into the garage. In the truck storage, it will show you the cars that you can have or that you're having, that you found. I found this one in this map. In the beginning, you will be given some cheapo freaking truck, which is, I believe, the Kodiak. No, you're getting this GMC in the beginning, right? That's your first truck that you start off with. And then you have the Fleet Star. You'll find that in the first map. And then I found, and you of course get your Chevy truck in the beginning. And then you find the Scout in the first map, which is this truck. and they're all kind of like a pile of crap. They totally suck. So I found this one in this map right here, which is the Twin Star, Western Star, but it's a rear-wheel drive. It doesn't have any four-wheel drive, so in this game it's kind of defeating the purpose. It's fast as hell though, but it's kind of rubbish. And if you play through the first map first and then you go over to the Russian map, you're gonna be able to buy the Azov truck, and that Azov truck is pretty much your workhorse. This Azov truck is the bomb. That thing does everything and anything and goes everywhere. It's really good. It might get stuck on certain parts and you might flip over once in a while, but that's up to driver expertise, I believe. So don't listen to him, brother. It's a good truck though. It's always constantly this speed. It doesn't go any faster. See, that's the funny part. I went to parts of the maps that it has nothing to do with it. The ruts were there already. So nope, it doesn't. What else do we have in this game? Well, you can do customizations and upgrades and all that stuff. Pretty much. Detach your trailer. So the thing just sits there. And what is kind of annoying in this game is that you gotta have, let's say we go back in the garage for the customization. On the customization, you will... Hello. Okay, and there's another thing. I'm pressing customization, it's not happening. Has nothing to do with the broadcast, does it? I don't know. It's not popping up. I can't leave the stuff either. Unless it's gonna blue screen me. Which had happened before too. Well, I'm streaming, but it shouldn't make a difference. Well. Oh, I cannot even select the truck storage right now. Go back to the garage. I cannot select. Oh, alright. I guess that's what happens when you stream. These ones are the bugs that come with it. There have been reports already that people have lost their money and the trucks that they own. Well, we're gonna switch map. See if that fixes it. You'll have a lot of fun driving around with the scout vehicles though. And just flipping over and doing crazy stuff. It's just everything is slow paced. It's not like that your truck is gonna be hauling.
It is hauling.
Hauling ass. Yeah, I cannot select my vehicle.
Oh, no.
So I go return to main menu again. Snowrunner. Yay!
How many of these I need for this, brother?
Continue. And it has an autosave function, so it doesn't really save anything. You cannot choose to save stuff.
See that repair zone? I wonder if it's for us. I wonder if there wants to
And let's hope it fixed that issue in the garage. Has some pretty cool tooltips once in a while. Tells you everything about trucks and truckers and percentage wise how many people are on the road. And there we go. So this is your garage, and this is pretty much like the trucks how you can have it. This one is a ordered truck. It's like $1.99 that you can pick it up for. It's not worth it, so don't spend your money on it. This comes only with the download client as a high roller pack, which is $24.99, or in the premium edition if you buy the game for 60 bucks right now. That is a found truck. I sold the other two trucks, the Fleet Star and the Kodiak and the GMC, in order to buy me the Azov truck, which is a Russian truck. So since it's a Russian game, I believe that's the reason why this truck is so superior. It is slow, but it is good on fuel consumption, and it pulls pretty much through everything. So now, to get back to the point that I wanted to make on the customization, you have frame add-ons. Frame add-ons suck totally, because you have to come back to the garage at any single given time to change out your stuff. And now with the Azov, for example, if you have this loading crane and you add on a flatbed, you're not going to be able to put a trailer on it unless you winch it, because the thing is sticking out too far in the back over here. Not with the Azov. Cannot hook up the trailer. So if you remove this crane, the flatbed is going to move forward, and you're going to be able to put a trailer on it. And these ones are like van add-on. If you want to go into co-op mode, you're going to be able to repair your friends, do stuff. There's a maintenance truck for maintain certain things, fuel up and all that stuff, which we haven't figured out yet. This seismic vibrator module is to put 4 hookers on top of these things over here so that they're going to be satisfied at night. Of course not, no, it's just for a mission that you got to do in the Russian map. And there's a sideboard bed, which is pretty much useless as well. You don't really need it because it costs more than a flatbed. Good part is you can sell all your, if you want to sell it, you can sell it for the same price that you buy it. So you sell it right here for $4,200, and you can buy it for $4,200. That's the good part about it. It's pretty much renting your equipment. You want to build up your reputation in order for get extended medium, advanced medium, or high power medium winches, because at some point you will need the range of those winches to pull you up, and the power as well. Tire wise, you need to choose what you want to do, where you're gonna go, because if you have all-terrain tires and stuff, it's gonna tell you how good they are on road, off road and stuff. So if you go with off-road tires or mud tires and you stay on the highway and you're driving, you actually, it's like you're driving on ice. You're sliding all over, but they're perfect in mud and stuff. And this game is pretty much all about mud. If you can upgrade your gearbox and your motor, you need to look at fuel consumption and power and stuff. So fuel consumption will go up, of course, with the power, which is explainable. And then, of course, you have customization is limited, but there is some. So you're gonna be able to customize just the visuals, because this truck actually initially didn't come with all this. It just came bland just like that. So you can add them on. It costs money, and you just need to do stuff. You can change out the bumpers, the front bumper. You can change them out, make them look like however you want it to look like. And some of the trucks have rims, but it's not really that it's going to do anything to it. Customization wise, this one has tires that you can change out. When you change out your tires, you can actually sell the other tires, and so therefore you're saving up some of the money. Otherwise, customization wise, you get colors that you can change out, and yeah, the paint jobs are pretty alright. And that's pretty much it. This is what Snowrunner is all about. Using your trucks to get around and do crazy stuff. Okay. Don't forget, when you want to go start driving, everybody does it. You see going like this, and you gotta turn off your handbrake. Keep forgetting it. But as you can tell here, the truck is going to take off really fast, and before you know it, see, the truck is already out of control. So on regular pavement, these tires suck really bad. But if you have to go somewhere and you have to go off-roading and stuff. It's really fun. Let's do some crazy things. Oh, oh, there's the street sign that we just took out, of course. And like I said, camera-wise, you can choose in between first-person view, which is pretty cool because you can look out at the car too. You can look behind you, all around you, which is really, really nice. Just if you can get seasick real quick, it's really bad. Oh. And you have this view, and then there's a third option available at the time that you hook up a trailer to everything. And yeah, let's see, what do we have to do? I remember that I had to find pumps over here, so I'm gonna be looking for a pump. You can set your waypoint markers. Problem is, it's not like any other game where it would follow the road and gives you the shortest amount of route. It actually just goes straight line, which is kind of rubbish. You don't have no arrows, you don't have a mini radar or a mini map that you could look at, so you always got to go back on this and check on where you're at while you're moving, but it's alright. Handling of these small scouts is kind of fun but annoying as well at the same time. Graphics wise, it's pretty much like yeah, like Crossout, if you ever played Crossout. It's from the same developers, so it's not from Gaijin directly, but Havoc had their hands in the graphics for Crossout, and they are one of the main developers for this game. So let's check it out. There's supposed to be a pump somewhere around here, so we're gonna go off-roading a little bit and look for a pump. Let's see if we can find a pump. I remember that was supposed to be one here somewhere. There's the pump. I see it. Hang on to your winch right there. You can quick select the winch with triangle, and with circle you can just detach it. Helps you out of the most things real quick. Or you can choose the manual options, which is with the crosshair up, and then you press X by default, and you can choose the points that you want to hook up to your vehicle, and then you have multiple anchor points that you can choose on afterwards. If you are too heavy and you pull, then sometimes the trees just will snap. And yeah. So what do we have to do over here with the pump? Just look at them. Oh yeah, it did. Oh, so that means we found one of the 3 pumps. So I know there was one in the back over here. So instead of driving all the way back, we'll just recover back to the garage. And we jump back out. So we don't have to drive all the way back here. Because traveling time in here, this game will take up your time. I tell you that. It definitely will take up your time. Like really, really bad. Sometimes one delivery takes you about 45 minutes. That's if everything goes good. Or 3 hours if you get stuck. And you're just as resilient as like my brother is, and goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and tries to winch himself out. If you have the time and the patience for it, hey, go for it. This game is totally for you. I find it sometimes annoying, so I just recover, come back, and pick up the stuff that I just lost, and save me some time. But it's weird. This game is sort of addicting, even though it has a couple of these bugs. I mean, every game has bugs. But it's kind of addicting to just do it. Like I said, the camera is kind of rubbish. I hope they're gonna fix that with the next upcoming update. As you can see, there's a lot of mud. After a while, you're going to be able to realize where you're at, what you're doing, where you have to go. The maps are pretty big. I like it. I like that the map. Ooh, I like that maps are really big, really, really good. They actually appear to be huge because you're going so slow on some points. But I think it's really cool. Graphics wise, it looks pretty cool. You can suffer damage if you hit your vehicle, and you can actually break your engine, break your tires, and all that stuff. That's why when you have this spare tire, oops, yep, yes, you can bust up your suspension. I guess I think your gears, that stuff can mess up too. And everything is kind of like a manual kind of thing. Well, it's automatic through the gearing, but then you can choose over here. If you hold L1, you can go into low. You can lock up your differential manually so that you have more power to the tires and all that stuff, but then it goes like super slow. And you can upgrade the gearing and the suspension. You can upgrade the motors, get more power, of course more fuel consumption. It pretty much just limits you on where you can go afterwards, what you can do, and things like that. Oh, there's another pump over there that I see. All the way in the back over there. And I've got a good substantial amount of hours into this already. I would say I have like 20 hours into this. About there, around 20 hours, and it is a fun game. If you are up for this challenge, because it is challenging and frustrating and can get really annoying, but it's like a slow thing to get everywhere. That's the cool part. It's not like fast kind, you know? Like as you can see right here, I cannot just drive up on the GTA and jump over everything. Plus, if you take your time like this, you gotta watch out for the fuel, so you don't mess up on that. And here we are. We found this one. So that's fuel number 2. I mean, pump number 2. I forget already what it was called. So there's tasks that are coming with a map, which when you click on it, it tells you where you have to go. Find the place beyond the spruce. Stuck trailer. You click on it. This is the delivery spot. This is where you have to pick it up from. Riverside repair is bring service parts that you can pick up here, and bring wooden planks that you can pick up here to that location right here. So you would need a flatbed that has room for 2 and wooden planks for room for 2. Missing machinery, drilling spare parts. This one is broken. My brother and me was doing it in co-op. He lost one of the loads and he just loaded it up to his truck, and it just blue screened us, and all of a sudden we was missing one of these. So I have only 3 out of 4. So hopefully they fix that with the next patch coming up. Local entertainment, I didn't do it yet. This one is you have to drive through all these crazy places right here, and you just gotta dump all these, kick the barrels over. And then drainage is the one that I'm doing right now. So there's a pump up there. There's the one that I just found here. And then there was the one at the farm that I picked up. And so we'll just need this one. So instead of driving back, of course, we're gonna do the same thing. Recover, go back to the garage, jump back out, handbrake off. Let's go and move over to the last spot on the top. Good part is that last spot on the top over there is a trailer that is connected to a mission, so we can pick up that very same trailer up there at the same time. And like I said, here we're braking. So this is what I mean with, you have swamp tires on this, and I guess there's like zero grip. It's like driving on ice, especially once you go over a certain amount of speed, and she starts drifting like this. And this is like an upgraded motor already, so that's the reason why that sucker is so fast. And then, like I said, the camera is kind of annoying because it just keeps swinging with the vehicle instead of being stationary somewhere. So the camera is sloppy. The camera angle is really bad too. I mean, you can move it around with this right stick, but it is oops. I wish you would have a vehicle where you can clean out all these boulders and make these roads a little bit better. You wanted to accelerate your gameplay, that would be a cool thing. The premium edition, as far as I've seen it, does come with a high roller pack, which allows you to have access to upcoming expansions that they planned on doing, which is phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, tree. You have to get used to that steering, because the steering, when you look at these things, you see how the tires are like really slow, and that's like pretty much realistic, because it takes you a while to freaking steer these big trucks and stuff. This truck, on the other hand, this scout truck right here, is one of the better ones, like the ultimate truck. It pretty much gets you anywhere and everywhere. It has a battery operated winch, because if you fall over and your engine stalls, your winch will not work. Your motor needs to be working for it, so therefore you either have to come back with another truck or pick you up, or you just have to recover back to the garage. Repairs and gas is free. You just gotta manage to do the right thing so you don't run out of gas, I guess. Yep, there you go. There you see, you can suffer damage, so that's kind of not realistic, the way stuff just breaking and bouncing you off. It's like these balloon tires, that's the reason why. These tires are like making car jump all over the place like a trampoline. Huh? What is that? Yeah, I brought fuel to over there. From there. I brought fuel to over there. Yeah. You just drive into that area. There's no, not over there. It's more in the square in the front. Did you activate the mission? Did you accept it? Oh, try click down on fuel. Oh, huh? Deliver the fuel. Yeah, because that's where I went, right there, and I dropped it off, and then I picked up that trailer that is over there. It's weird. Because I picked up that trailer right there, and I took it with me, with the wood, to fix the road. Try return to main menu. Leave your truck right there. Return to main menu. Reload the game. Yeah, so my brother is just on another part of the map. Oops, engine stalled. See, so that's how you can mess up your engine. Damage wise, I did damage these vehicles quite a bit. I got it broke at some point. It is a fun game to play though, and it's weirder. It's weird how it actually creates an addiction to play this game. It's really weird. So this is the other mission I was talking about. And we have to find the pump in here and pick up the trailer at the same time. Let's see what that sucker is at. The stock trailer is all the way up there, and then the drainage, the pump is right there. So you can hold the old one. There you go. filled up our fuel. So we might have run out. It's just not really cool. Really swampy. I wish the maps would be a little bit more interactive. A couple of animals that would be running away, alligators or whatever, that would be sitting in the water and just dig out. It feels kind of stagnant, everything is just a big empty world, like post-apocalyptic. There's nobody around. City-wise, this game has a lot of potential, actually, so I'd say there would be fatigue level for a driver. If you drive that long, whatever you do, and you have to switch out, or maybe get something to eat, refreshments, maybe hook over the hooker, I don't know. Parking lot lizards are everywhere nowadays. Upgrade wise, I think it would be cool if you could find parts and stuff in order to get better equipment, vehicles, motors, suspensions, whatever. Customize this stuff. Customize a little bit more on the look, maybe. It's kind of flat. Not really in depth. Maybe customize the look of the vehicle, like framing and all that stuff. A little bit more practical for your purposes, driving style. We're almost at that other pump right there. Let's see if we can get past this. The last pump. You can find watchtowers around here. Watchtowers are pretty much just like in Assassin's Creed. You unlock missions, you unlock part of the map. There you go. Finish that. And let's go pick up that trailer from up there. That is stuck. I wonder if we can make it across. Let's try. Let's go all the way to the outside of this lake. Let's go all this water. That's a pretty damn big trailer. I'm not going to be able to pull that out with this. I don't think so. differential. Low here. The small rocks right there is your biggest freaking enemies as well. You get stuck on that with a huge rig with 18 wheels and everything. Come on, you can do it. Come on. half a gas tank just to bring him up this damn hill. So far, we got pretty far. There's the road. Once we make it onto the road, we should be good. Very slow paced right now. Come on, go. There you go. Dirt a little bit to get more grip. There we go. And like I say, small rocks sometimes is the world's going down. Yeah, this won't work. Gotta come back with a big truck. Let me show you the white star. Yeah, I got them out. Yeah, this is the white star. The white star is pretty quick, pretty fast. It's a really good truck. I like it. It's just, it sucks for going up the hill somewhere. There's no more load on top of these tires. This truck doesn't want to move. But it is pretty quick, pretty solid, sturdy. Good to bridge some distance. Instead of going with the ass off is like really, really slow. Oh shit. Try to avoid that, but that's what happens sometimes. It's like just this sliding part that is going on regular roads. So this is the White Star. It's upgraded. It has mud tires on top. It's raised. done, I want to show you guys how it goes with those trailers and camera radars coming in. This camera sucks so bad. Really, really have to get used to it. But hopefully they're gonna change that. Now coming patch. See, that damage should have been suspension, not motor. I hit the guardrail with my rims. Getting dark, and if you don't want to hang out at night, you just switch over time, skip time to morning. It's nicely made though, you stay within the cockpit, which is pretty good. Sometimes you actually need to go into the cockpit in order to see what the hell is in front of you. Truck's pretty quick. It's a very fast truck. I believe the trailer's somewhere in here. Let's see. Nope. There it is. See what I mean? There's like one small pebble in the way, one big rock, and there's stuff on it. See how it tells you conflict upon attachment? It tells us that we cannot attach that damn thing, so we just winch it. And that's what I meant with the attachments for the frame add-ons or roofs. Hit the motor and gearing a little bit. Yeah, so damage-wise, damage model-wise, it's kind of weird and what actually damages what. But hey, it's still a good game. on truck, you can do it. There we go. Is this the right one? It should be this. There we go. And another mission completed. Untouchable. Earned a trophy. Anyways, to get back to the trailer and its views, if you go and attach trailers, I don't even think I can attach it to this one. So there's a trailer store out of every garage of yours. Trailer stores are good because you can actually drop off your old trailers, the trailers that you find around the map, and you're going to be able to make some money with it. But they're pretty much just like the frame add-ons, they're just rentals. So if you pick up a trailer, you can see the cost and you can see the design of the trailer on what it is, and if it gives you the buy option, then it's actually you're going to be able to utilize that thing. But I have the wrong saddle, I have the wrong attachment, so that's what I mean. If you have to go into the garage every single time to change your frame add-ons, because there's a variety of trailers, you're gonna get screwed over having to return to the garage multiple times to pick up different type of trailers. So if you want to, make sure you pick up the right type of thing. Let's say there's a low saddle and you go to the trailer stuff and there's a trailer somewhere in the wilderness that got stuck in the water because nobody else has a good truck like you and can pull it out, so therefore you go to this. It gives you the buy option, right, for these trailers, so you can pick up these trailers. Any trailer that is flat in the back that does not have a lip sticking up is perfect. Even these ones, they're pretty good. These trailers are the best together with a flatbed and a crane. They're the easiest one to maneuver around. They're the cheapest ones around. You have room for 2 of them on top, and unless you have carriage that requires 5 space requirements, 5 blocks like this trailer has, then you can just simply go with these. They're really good trailers. The long ones like these, you don't necessarily want them, but one like this one example is the worst trailer in the world because of the camera view. If you start driving with this thing, your camera is stuck like this right here. It's stuck, like literally stuck. You can't go anywhere with it, and you're constantly looking down. So what kind of trailer is that supposed to be? Like, that makes no sense having that. So you can carry 5 of them, but without that ramp in the back, because nobody needs the ramp. It's not like you're folding that thing down and then, you know, you go anywhere and you get stuck with it if you try to be behind your vehicle. So you got to always go on the side of it, sort of, to be able to see where you're going, and it's really annoying. So instead of creating some transparency with it, they just make it that your camera is stuck upwards like this. You can change your view to the back side of your trailer, but if you have heavy load and you're moving around, you're not going to see where you're going with your rig. So that's rubbish. You just need to fix that. And then you can go back in here, and then it gives you the sell option. You sell it and you're done, and the trailer is gone. So you can actually sell it, but like I said earlier, certain trailers require certain hitches. Like this is a low saddle, and it cannot carry anything that has a high saddle, so therefore you will not get the buy option for it. I don't even think we have a high saddle. Oh, right here is a high saddle trailer. So even this trailer is rubbish because get that stuff in the back, the attachment. You can't see, and right now I cannot even see any tires to this sucker. Look, there's some tires. I don't know if you guys can see it, but on that trailer right now there's no tires. Anyways, but yeah, so it's pretty much what it is. Snowrunner for you. Slow paced, logistic, kind of addictive kind of game. And yeah, have fun.